Javier Cantu came to China this summer to work as an au pair for a family in Beijing. The 21-year-old University of Texas senior has visited 32 countries in his lifetime, but never an Asian country. His ability to speak and comprehend the language was non-existent. Still, his desire to learn about and live in the Chinese culture was enough to drive or fly him all the way here.
My first motive was just to stay with the family, because I was seriously thinking I can stay with the family long enough, I'm going to learn the language, because I'd be completely submerged in it.
But Javi, as the Lee family calls him, is not alone in what may seem like risky, impromptu travel plans. Historically, it's more common for Chinese young people to travel west to work and live with families as au pairs. But recently, especially since the 2008 Beijing Olympics and with this year's World Expo in Shanghai, there's been a growing interest among foreigners to work and live in China.
It's such a remarkable place. There's a lot going on. And there's tons of people coming from all over the world here right now. So if I want to meet people from all over the world, China, the capital of China seems the place to go.
One company in Beijing is helping people like Javier come to China to work and live with local families. The Beijing-based HHS Center helps match up young foreigners from overseas with families in need of an extra hand around the house, with childcare, housework, or English lessons. They began the program in 2007 because they saw a growing interest among foreigners to come to China and felt there was no industry to support them.
What we are sending now is to trying to send our students abroad, let them study English or any other foreign languages, and let them to get familiar with the Western culture. But in this term, we are trying to get someone to China and learn our language, speak our language, and know our culture.
Xie says not only does his company provide help to Chinese families in need, but it also serves as an agent, fostering the deepest cultural exchange between foreigners and their host families.
This au pair culture exchange stuff is one of the most in-depth culture exchange thing. You get really familiar with the traditional Chinese values, with the traditional Chinese family lives.
And Javi's host family agrees. Javi is not responsible for the typical workload of an au pair, like housework, driving the kids David and Cece to daily activities, or even fixing them meals for lunch. Mother Li Lin says there are other reasons to have foreigners around the house.
突然想到我是不是可以请一个外国孩子来教我的孩子，这样我也可以就是顺便就能学一些东西。
Foreign interest is still growing, and Xie says he sees this firsthand through his company's website, which receives between 120 and 150 foreign applications every month. But it has not always been so popular.
Today, China is getting more and more important in the world affairs, not only in the cultural field, but also politically and economically. So we have this feeling that more and more Western students will come to China currently and in the coming years.